Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll, and today I come to you with, I'm going to just bring this out a little bit more, there we go. Anyhow, we're going to paint these dolls, we're going to get ready. So anyways, what have I done? I've taken my old paint thinner, I put it in here for right now into a jar. The crud will go to the bottom. It was just starting to already, but give it more time. Then you can pour the top layer back into here and reuse it again. So I just set my jar down on the floor and I try to forget about it. There we go. And there we go. I just want to make sure everything's being seen. So what do we do now for paint thinner? Well, we've got my Mona Lisa odorless paint thinner right here. I get it from Michael's. I pour some in here, which means I need to go get some more. I'm getting a little, down there now, so I need my backup. All right, so there we go. There's my paint thinner. It's ready for painting. Okay. Now the next step is I got my paper towels over here because I go through a wad of those from time to time. Not always, but sometimes. I have my empty jar to put my paint in. I'm in Canada, so we have environmental laws here where we're not to have oil paint, but this is a rust paint, which is just oil paint. That's all it is. Oil-based technology. That's what it says right down there, oil-based. Don't get excited. I've been shaking the tahooties out of it. Don't ask me what a tahootie is. I will never know. But I just give it a good old shake, shake, shake. And we're ready to open up soon. I have my orange and oil paint. All oil. Everything's oil right now. So I have orange. It's called cadmium orange. Just orange will work. And my burnt umber. It's also oil. I'm working with oil paint. I'm working with composition dolls, and oil paint works the best on them. Can you paint with acrylic on these? Yes, you can paint with acrylic on these. For sure you can. It's just that you don't get the richness of the paint. There's a difference between the acrylic and there's a difference between the oil. So you will, when you start to paint with oil, you will not want to go back to acrylic. Now some people will paint their doll with oil and they'll do the eyes and all the eyebrows and everything else with acrylic. That's up to you. I do everything in oil. All right. So anyways, we're going to get started. I have my empty jar here. This is an old jam jar. I clean it up. You don't have to go out and get anything fancy. Nice old oil, nice little jar. That's all it is with some jam that was in it. So anyways, I keep all my jars. This, these are from a can of beans or something. Tomatoes probably were in this to hold my, you don't have to be fancy about this. Now if you want the fancy stuff, go for it, Now I am doing this for all my new subscribers because they have not seen this. But for those that are here and just like to see it again, come on aboard. And let's take a look at this, how I do. This is my way. I'm not saying my way is correct. You might find a better way. If you do, share it with me. I am not an artist by no means. I am self-taught, self-learned. I did it all by myself. And I did it through mistakes, and through my mistakes, I learned. Isn't that beautiful, that rich white? Oh, my goodness. So we're going to want some white in here. Wow. You want to know which way is the best, right? Oh, sometimes you just got to go for it. Let's go for it. Woo-wee. There we go. Oh, that's why I put a ray down. There we go. All right. All right. There we go. I'm just painting up two little dolls. I never make the same paint color. Like I'm making a flesh tone. I'm doing a Caucasian white baby. So I've never done, I got black babies coming up here, which is going to be brand new for me. And I'm excited to get started on those two just as well. Oh, I can't wait. But we have to do as the buckets say we have to do. Okay, so we obey the buckets. And as they come up to be done, the excitement will start. Woo! So, clean up our can here a little bit. We're going to put our lid on it. There we go. And we'll do it one more time. There we go. All right, that's good. Put our lid back on here. And we'll press that down later. Before I leave my shop, I will make sure that that is well covered up. All right, so let's get some, I like dousing my, you want to get oil paint off you, use your paint thinner. Okay, paint thinner will take it all off of you. There we go. And just, anything that's on your hands, you can get it all off with a little paint thinner. There we go. There we go, done. Okay. I took all my doll parts outside and I've dusted them all off. I've cleaned up my area, took the dust all off. Everything has been wiped down with water. That's all I use is water, and I wiped everything up. My mat's all cleaned. Everything's been cleaned. It feels nice again. So we're working dust free. This is not the way I designed my shop to be. My shop was supposed to have certain areas, one where I sand, one where I paint, but that didn't work out because my daughter came back to live with me, and just for a short period of time here, and her cat came in. I had to bring my cat in out here because she had her cat, her dog. You know what? You're family. You make concessions. You got to work it out. And we knew it wasn't forever, and it's not going to be much longer here. So anyhow, as that may be, we are going to make this flesh tone. So anyhow, so what I have been thinking about though, now that I've been through this, I'm kind of glad this all happened in my life, is that what I would like to do is buy a little shed out the side of my shop here, and that is where I just go to sand, do sanding in there, because I don't want the sanding in here. And what I would do is just run a little heater for the winter time in there, and I can just unplug it and walk away, and that's where all my heating will be. I mean, my standing will be. It'll be just, I'd like to have a loft where I do put storage, like all my dolls that need to be done will be put up there, and then I would just sit out there and sand. I could just sand my little heart out, and then I could come in here and just paint, and that would keep this, like, any sanding in the air to a very small amount, you know, very little, you know, well, none, you know, if I had that. Something I will be looking into in the near future. But in the meantime, this is my life and this is where I am, and I got to make do with it. So what am I going to do first? I'm going to add my orange first into my white. So let's do that right now. I got white on me here. There we go. Maybe I didn't get all that either. There we go. There we go. That works. All right, so we're going to add some orange. How much orange should I put in? This is it. This is how I do it. And that's it. There we go. Okay, put the lid back on my orange, and then we stir. This will turn your paint like a, you know, it'll mute the white a bit, and the orange will take over somewhat, but it's not enough. It's just enough just to start giving it the beginning of flesh tone where we're trying to head off to. Okay. I use 3 colors. That's it. White, orange, and brown. There we go. So you can see the color of it right there. Isn't that it's just the beginning of where we're heading off to. Okay, let's put our brown in there now. Now be a little, not as much orange. You saw how much orange I put into this. You're not going to do that with the brown. A little bit on the lighter side, a little bit on the lighter side. So we're just going to squeeze, and you can always add if you think you want more. So this is a little bit thinner. So we'll just start with that to begin with. That's enough for right now. Okay, so you can't take it out once it's in. These are babies, so you know they're kind of going to be like a little somewhat lighter skinned. They haven't been out in the sun, you know. Mind you, we're not going for perfect. We're going for doll-like. That's what you're going for, you know. But in the meantime here, you can tell it's starting to take over a bit. That we're losing that bright orange look, and we're starting to get a bit of a flesh look now. Make sure you're seeing this here. Okay, you are. Okay. Don't know why I got the camera situated pretty good this time. Sometimes I'm off to the side and you don't see everything or whatever. And so this here, I'm trying to get where you can see it all. Now let's just take slowly here and go. That's not too bad of a color. A little bit on the darker side. Let me see. Yeah, I can see I might have to put a little bit of white in there. I don't know if I want that dark. Yeah, that's a little bit too dark. So we'll add some white in. Not too much, just a little bit. Just kind of lift. That's why I say you can't take it out, but we can find a way around it here. Let's make it a little lighter. Just not a whole lot lighter, just a little bit. Okay. I want it lighter still. That's not light enough for me. There we go. I'm glad that happens on camera, so you get to see what happens. You go, oh, I made it too dark. What did I do? What do I do? Well, you just add a little bit of white. Like I say, I hold no art degree. This is just something that I do. And now we're going to check that color out. Let's just check over here compared to that, because we added the white. My gorgeous daughter just stepped in here, and the cat just loves her. My Mabel just loves her. Well, that is lighter. I do like that color, but I want to still go a titch lighter yet. Let's just bring it a little bit more. Just a little bit more. It is lighting up a little bit. So let's try that again. Like I say, add little bit, little bit, little bit, until you get what you like. So you can see that burnt umber, how much it can deepen very quickly. So yeah, we're getting a, oh yeah, we just, now you know another, oh, I forgot. Here's one color that can make a difference too, that I forgot to add in here. Let me get it for you right now. Brilliant red. Sometimes red can, I shouldn't say that I'm just using 3 colors. I'm sorry, there is a fourth color. A little bit of red can also give it a bit of a lift. So let's just add a little bit of red. Now remember, red is strong. You don't want to add too much. Yep. And there we go. We're going to add the red. The red might just give it the hue I'm looking that's been missing. I'm sorry about that. I do put red in there also. It's called Brilliant Red Oil Paint. A love the color. It's starting to really lift nice. Let's get rid of this. Okay. It's not going to do us any good. We'll put another one down here. You can see. Let's take a look and see how nice this looks now. You got to be careful with red. Red is strong also. So you got to make sure that you're... Oh, I love the color. So much lighter, so much nicer. Yeah, that's getting a lot better. Oh my goodness, I like a little, I just want a little bit more white. Just a little bit more. Let's do just a little bit more white. Not by much more, but a little bit more. Okay. Oh, that's looking nice. Like I say, the red can lift it right up out of its... I found some red off to the side here that needs to be mixed in. Here's some more red. Oh, wow. Nice. I think we're really getting there now. I want a little bit, I still want a little bit more white. I would still think it's a little bit on the dark side. Like it's getting there. It's like a peachy. It's getting peachier. The red really lifted it. But you got to be careful. I don't want to mute it too much here. There we go. Oh, there's a big streak of red. Oh, I just found a big streak of red. Yeah, there we go. Get that red. There we go. Well, it's starting to look better and better all the time. There we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing this, because I think my paint is ready. Oh, I love it. That's a lot better. I am liking that streak there so much better than this here. Just that little bit of lifting it up and out of that. Yes. Okay, we're doing better now. So, I clean my brush off. Put it in the odorless paint thinner. That's looking a lot better now. I think I'm happy with that for now. We're not going to do any more to it. We're not going to torture the paint anymore. That looks good. Okay. Put your spoon in to be cleaned as well. Do a dunk. Get your hands cleaned up. Oh, here we go. Got it all over my hands. Sometimes I walk into the house and I'm like, what have I been doing out there? Who was I painting? Me or the doll? There we go. I love it. There we go. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed seeing this. I think it was quite delightful. I need another brush. Where's another brush? I should have some brushes sitting here where it could use another good, I can see red still not mixed in, and that's just what you got to be careful about. Before I even start painting, I'll be going over this like you wouldn't believe.